For the second and last time of the evening, I will turn to the lovely, extraordinary, timekeeper extraordinaire, Rhonda Milne-Esker. What was Johnny Scoop's time, please?
5 minutes, 40 seconds.
5 minutes, 40 seconds. Well within the limits. Good job, Johnny. We're up to 2 left here. Oh, we're down to 2 left, I guess. Get a drum roll going. I want to announce our penultimate storyteller of the evening right now, right here on this stage. We're going to move this back over the Lord line. Give all your love and attention as we welcome for the last time of the evening, Marylee Stephenson!
I have a seasonal story for you. Kind of dressed the part, I think, a little bit too. This is the true story of Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Right on.
Thank you. That's what I came for tonight. You know Rudolph, of course, had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would always say it glows. But let's look at that for what it really is, friends. Rudolph had this shiny nose. Was it rosacea? Hitting the apple cider a little heavily? Whatever caused it, it was a disability. And he had to live with that. And you'll remember also, he was brown. He was a visible minority. And all of the other reindeer, they used to laugh and call him names. Let's call it what it is. Bullying. Reindeer yard bullying. That's what it was. And they never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Games are not just hanging around the vacant pasture, friends. Games are structured play. And you know from your daily reading of Montessori and early childhood education that you've studied or that you've even gone through, you know that it is structured play that allows you to develop into the true reindeer, into the one that learns good and bad, that learns sharing, that learns taking turns, that learns affirmations and all those things, right? And he was denied this, the thing that would make him into a whole reindeer in a holistic sense, you understand? So they laughed and called him names. They wouldn't let him play any reindeer games. And then one Christmas Eve, frosty Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Santa, surely the best known figure in the entire world, no matter what your location, no matter what your religion, Santa came to him and said, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, I mean, rub it in, why doesn't it? With your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? And think for the moment. Think of the ambivalence that Rudolph is going through. On the one hoof, he's being asked by the most famous figure in the world to help that figure achieve his goals for the night. But on the other hoof, he has to face that he is only being asked because of this capacity he has. He's not being asked for himself, for his trueness. No, he's a tool. He's a utility. But he goes, and then all the other reindeer, they just shouted out with glee, Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. How's he going to take that? But he goes in the sky. And you know, it can happen even this year, that you can be looking in the sky and you can see there's this sort of streak of light, a little bit of red flicker, a little bit of red flicker, and you think to yourself, maybe that's Rudolph, and other people will think, oh look, it's a meteor, it's a shooting star. And suddenly as it goes along, it stops, it begins plunging to the ground. And they think, oh well, it's just, you know, a star falling, but you know, he's had a panic attack. He suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder. And it's him falling to the ground. It's him. turning perhaps into ash. We don't know. We don't know the future. But I ask you and I invite you when you go home, if there's ever a clear night in this town, to go out and you check and you see, but whatever you see, you will be seeing above all the truth. And thank you so much.
One more time for Marylee Stephenson. Penultimate storyteller of the competition. We're almost there. We're almost there. I just have to ask the lovely Rhonda Milne for the second to last time of the evening. What was the storyteller's time?